Whoa. Well, my name is Nick Cable, and actually I just learned yesterday that I will be attending Harvard University. And I also figured that I need a quote from my three favorite authors during this speech, so I'll start with C.S. Lewis. Quote, "Pain insists upon being attended to. God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks in our consciences, but shouts in our pain. It is his megaphone to rouse a deaf world." End quote. Since we're on the metaphor of spiritual hearing, I should begin with the fact that I am extraordinarily deaf. I am a stubborn person. I have been known to eat multiple plates of boiled spinach to claim a victory so small that it was utterly forgotten the moment everyone rose from the dinner table. But this year has taught me to listen to God better. Many of you know that I play a lot of tennis, or that I strive to achieve top marks at school. You may have thought that I was pretty stuck up, and you would be right. I wanted to be better for the sake of being better, always moving on to the next piece of knowledge because I had a fire in my mind that I couldn't quench. I wanted to hear God's plan only when it was mine, and my plan was to be the best. Looking back, I can't even tell you what the best was because I didn't really have a standard for it. But things went pretty smoothly until God decided to show me that his love was a lot bigger than I am. First, he took tennis. Then he took college. Then he took friends. I was confused and angry because the world around me seemed to be shattering. I had built a city of glass, and God was giving me an earthquake, and I wasn't ready. I questioned God. Prayers turned to pleas, turned to accusations. I doubted him, then purpose, then everything else. I was in anarchy. But here's what I found. Our road, no matter the strength, intelligence, talent, or will used to pursue it, sucks. Yes, Mr. Dykstra. That is a word. God is the only way to peace. So here's the second of my favorite authors. G.K. Chesterton wrote, quote, "A man cannot expect any adventures in the land of anarchy, but a man can expect any number of adventures if he goes traveling in the land of authority. Here everything has a story tied to its tail, like the tools or pictures in my Father's house, because it is my Father's house. I have come into my second childhood." End quote. There is, I think, nothing quite like God shattering your world so that you can glimpse his face. And it is definitely worth all the things you thought you owned and were afraid to lose. And this brings me to my third favorite author. Augustine wrote in the Confessions, quote, "Surely my soul will be subdued to God, for he is my God and my salvation, and he that lifts me up so that I shall be moved no longer." End quote. So to all you students, yes, the Oaks taught me how to know more stuff. But the best thing it taught me was gratitude for what God has given and what God has taken away. And he is good. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, peers. Thank you, Mom and Dad and Catherine, for supporting me and giving me a spirit of gratitude.